Good morning, children. Today we'll take up the national development, the chapter 1 of economics, lecture number 2, national development. Now, the comparison between different countries or states on the basis of an development. For comparing the countries, their income is considered to be one of the most important factors or attributes. Secondly, on the basis of an development, the countries are classified into two categories: developed countries and developing countries. Developed countries are those countries whose income is higher than the developing countries. According to the World Bank, in the year 2004, those countries having the per capita income of 4,53,000 per annum were considered as the developed countries. They were United States of America, United Kingdom and France. Developing countries are those countries whose per capita income is very low as compared to the developed countries. Developing countries are India, Belgium, Sri Lanka. In India, the per capita income of an individual during the year 2004 was less than 37,000. Now, how do we compare these countries or states on the basis of an economic development? For this comparison, the income of the countries is considered to be the most important factor. Developed countries, as I told you, they have an higher income than the developing countries, whereas the developing countries are those countries whose income is very low as compared to the developed countries. Standard of living is low. Developed countries are like United States of America, USA and France. Developing countries are Sri Lanka, India, Belgium, etc. Then, what is the important criteria adopted for classifying the country? Average income or per capita income. What is this average income or what is this per capita income? The total income of the country divided by total number of population is called per capita income. The total income of the country divided by the total population of the country is called per capita income. Now, per capita income classification by the World Bank. The classification of the per capita income by the World Bank and UNDP, United Nations Development Program. These are the two important institutions who categorize the development and use certain criteria for the purpose of classification of an development. Per capita income is an indicator of the development according to the World Bank. According to the World Bank, per capita income is the indicator of the development, and United Nations considered the only per capita income. Now the UNDP, United Nations Development Program, considers three factors, that is health, education and per capita income of the very particular country. Now, on the basis of this classification, the countries of the world are divided into two categories: rich countries and poor countries. Who are the rich countries? According to World Bank, rich countries are those countries whose per capita income is of rupees 4,53,000 and above in the year 2004. 2004 में वह कंट्रीज जिनकी पर कैपिटा इनकम 4,53,000 रुपए या उससे अधिक थी, उनको रिच कंट्रीज या अमीर देशों में शामिल किया जाता था. Whereas the poor countries are those countries, as I have told you, कि the countries whose per capita income is of rupees 37,000 or less are called poor countries in 2004. Now this we are discussing on the basis of an statistical data available on the base year of 2004. India's position. According to World Bank and United Nations Development Program UNDP, India comes in the category of an low income countries, where the per capita income in the year 2004 was rupees 28,000 per annum. So who are the poor countries? Those who are having the per capita income of rupees 37,000. What is the position of India? India has the per capita income of 28,000 in the year 2004. So India is considered as an poor country. That clear? Below the low income category. ठीक है, below the fixed per capita income of 37,000. Now the limitations of World Bank regarding the classification of countries on the basis of an development. World Bank does not tell us about the distribution of average income. What is average income? The total income generated during the accounting year and the income from abroad divided by its total population. इसी को हम कहते हैं नेशनल इनकम भी कहते हैं. दूसरा, इसमें कोई इक्विटेबल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन नहीं होता है. कुछ कंट्रीज हैं जो कि अपनी पॉपुलेशन में अपनी इनकम को इक्वली डिस्ट्रीब्यूट करती हैं और कुछ कंट्रीज हैं अपनी पॉपुलेशन को इक्वल डिस्ट्रीब्यूशन में नहीं इन्वॉल्व करती हैं और वे ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर क्वालिफिकेशन और ऑन द बेसिस ऑफ देयर क्राइटेरिया ऑफ डूइंग वर्क इट इज बीइंग कैटेगराइज्ड. दूसरा, बहुत सारी डिस्पैरिटीज हैं रिच कंट्रीज में और पुअर कंट्रीज में. डिस्पैरिटीज कैसे हैं? रिच कंट्रीज में लोगों का लिविंग स्टैंडर्ड हाई है. रिच कंट्रीज में लोगों की पर कैपिटा इनकम हाई है. रिच कंट्रीज में लोग एडवांस हैं और उन्होंने जो उनके पास अवेलेबल रिसोर्सेज हैं या एग्जिस्टिंग रिसोर्सेज हैं उसको फुल्ली यूटिलाइज कर लिया है और डेवलप कर लिया है. लेकिन व्हाट अबाउट द पुअर कंट्रीज लाइक इंडिया? इंडिया इज एन डेवलपिंग कंट्री who has yet not utilized all its existing resources due to the lack of technology, due to the lack of technical knowledge. हमने आज भी अपने रिसोर्सेज को यूटिलाइज नहीं किया है. ठीक है, इसलिए हम गरीब देशों की श्रेणी में कैटेगरीज में रखे गए हैं. देन नाउ इन इंडिया देयर हैज बीन change in the per capita income from 1950-51 to 2015-2016. Now in the year 1950-51 the per capita income in India was just rupees 255. You can see this statistical data available on your screen. In the year 2000 per capita income increased to rupees 16,500. In the year 2014-15 per capita income increased to 86,879. In the year 2015 and 16 per capita income jumped with 7.3% and reached to rupees 93,231 from 86,879 in the year 2014-15 to 2015-16. Then this is the assignment which we have discussed today. Complete this assignment and in the next next video will be based on the sustainable development, the other factors of development like infant mortality, education, health, etc. Thank you.